Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my, words failing me, to my Karak Azul playthrough even, here in Total Warhammer 2, using various faction unlockers mentioned in the comments, Mixus I'm using. Where things are going well, we've expanded a bit, I do want to get these guys confederated at some point, but it's...
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
You don't trust me at the moment, I don't want to end my non-aggression pact yet. Until I've got a great big army on the border. If they don't confederate, I will just take them long run. I'm not fussed by a wall there so much.
For the wisdom of the land.
Sorry, I'm not particularly with it today, as you can probably tell straight away. We need to build up a bit. I do need to keep an eye on what's going on, and obviously we want to recapture the old dwarven capitals. See, I'm in a bit of a tricky bit at the moment. I want to be aggressive and offensive, but if I go too much, I'll spread my armies a bit too much. That said, I can... Oh, yes, that's what I can... I can't move this turn, can I? No. Right. Let's have a look through this. We're going to recruit a lord. And this lord is going to start doing the recruitment. You can gather the oath gold to start with, just to give us a bit more. And you, sir, are my Ironbreaker recruitment general. That is his entire job. That is all he will ever do. Must be a great job. That's literally what I've recruited him for, so... I do want to buff up my troops a bit more. I still want to go down here as well to get Lightning Strike. I'm going to work my way towards Lightning Strike first. Range. Yep.
Iron-willed.
And you can go straight down the damage tree. Okay, that'll do. Your job is to hang around here, making this region make more money. And the reason I've got the Ironbreaker General, one person making it, is because then I can move my other army if needs be.
Right. Let's hear what you have to say.
Nope. Also, I can words failing me. That way, I could get the full stack in recruitment straight away. They are basically going to replace almost all the units in my main army, which will make my main army ridiculously overpowered, to be fair, which will be good fun. I am getting a lot of shouts to confederate with the dwarves. We'll see how that goes. I kind of want the dwarves to become ascendant again, because I'd like a big dwarf on dwarf war. Actually, that will probably teach me a lot about how to play dwarves better. It is odd, things like that really do help, because the best way of learning to play a faction is playing against it. Obviously, every faction plays a bit differently, and there's little intricacies to how every faction plays when you're doing that, but... Ooh. We've definitely opened them up to a lot of aggression. So I could almost use another army down here to strike into the Badlands itself. Sorry if I'm sounding a bit out of it. As you can probably tell, I am a bit out of it at the moment. It's just been a grotty weekend. I've not been sleeping particularly well. Not going to go into it, but lots going on. Some of you are probably aware of various things going on, so... Sorry if I sound a bit distracted and out of it. That is why. Also why there wasn't a video yesterday. I might come back to that. That is very nice, but it's quite a long way to get to it. Income from trade, however, is really important for us, because if we look at my income, do you know it's not a lot from trade? It used to be a lot from trade. That's good. All of the end is unsurprisingly good. No, I've got a good income at the moment. I'm going to keep going down the military route. Could get that. I'm not so fussed by that. That's not bad. It's these ones, which are the Ironbreaker buffs. And obviously the artillery long run, but...
Hey lad, what can I do?
I can't quite afford that one yet.
Yes. Lord of Clan Morgrim. Time for a reckoning.
Can't recruit Bugman's Rangers here yet. I thought I could. Which building gives me Bugman's Rangers? Oh, it's just general rangers. I've got to have Bugman's to get Bug. You can get Bugman's Rangers in another way, but I can't remember what it is. Maybe out there. We've got to have that and a drinking hall. Okay, that's doable. And they're both level 3 buildings, so that's actually very doable.
To war.
That'll do. I know these are more expensive for him, but I like having at least some in there. He does get cheaper Dwarf Warriors, Quarrelers, Longbeards, and Grudge Thrower units, so he should have lots of lots of those. So he's actually a much cheaper army.
What?
But this will get cheaper once it's got the other units in. Ironbreakers. That's the word I was after. Oh god, am I not taxing there yet? That is foolish of me. Let's make sure we're taxing everywhere next turn as well. It is just a little bit of sit back, just get our ducks in order, and once we're ready, we will advance aggressively back into the Orcish territories and batter them. It looks like Crocky is slowly getting swallowed up there.
For you on this fine day?
Yeah. For now, the Empire factions can get non-aggression pacts. I'm not likely to go to war with them, to be fair, unless they start taking my territory. Ooh, he looks like he's in a position where I want to pay attention to where he is. Almost time to start some advancing. Next turn, I'm going to rejig my armies a bit, make sure we've got the best setups. Probably going to keep a couple of units of Slayers in my main army, though I'm going to be very careful how I use them, simply for anti-large. But the Ironbreakers on their own, literally a line of Ironbreakers on their own, is one of the most devastating forces. I probably want to get another cannon into the army as well, and at least one hero.
What can the Dowie do for you on this fine day?
Let's throw them some money to keep them happy. Hopefully I'll get them confederated at some point.
Let us begin. Yes.
There we go.
Ready. One rank. Onward. Moving.
Makes that army substantially more beefy now.
My axe thirsts for war.
I do actually think potentially keeping some Longbeards in for their buffs is quite good as well, because Longbeards providing courage, so leadership provides nearby allies. Use ratio receive a larger bonus, whereas these guys don't. So a couple of units of 2 or 3 units of Longbeards in there is still quite good. Not that Iron Breakers ever really break. I mean, they've got 94 leadership. Dwarves in general have really high leadership. See, Iron Rock. It's tricky because... No, I do have walls there. That other building is quite cool.
To war? I'll take the high road. To war?
Oh, I do have 2 cannons in here. He's in reinforcement range. So we're not quite going to go there yet. Sometime soon. That is their capital, so we're in a good position to advance on there. More Iron Breakers, the better. Basically, Kazador, Dragonslayer, yes, Kazador, is going to get lots of iron. I mean, unsurprisingly, he's going to have a butt ton of Iron Breakers in his army, so... Ooh! Are they nuts? This seems foolish of them. I'm a bit confused by this. I even have more troops than them. My troops are better than them. Sorry, let's put you in the middle as a bit of a charge defense.
Quarrelers for the High King. The ancestors watch. Longbeards. This is a reckoning. Miners, dwarf warriors.
Okay. It's not the prettiest formation at the back, but it'll do.
Strike out. Nothing can stop us.
Basically, we're just going to let them come in. Once they're close enough, these guys will obviously move forward, so all of my ranged is inside this setup.
Now. Get moving. The clans unite! Charge! Plow through!
You probably guessed I meant to put that on that unit into the main line. Oops, spell, here it comes. Ooh, it actually did quite a bit of damage. Forward! Here they come. Let's make sure they're on fire at will. Yep. Focus fire there, please. You guys can rejig a bit. Pull out to try and trap them, but our ranged will make sure work there.
Strike out! Quarrelers! Get moving! No!
Okay, you guys can stay shooting until they're completely broken. Get that unit. Ooh, we are getting to the back of there a bit. Oh, you've moved a bit forward. That's foolish, mate. Go back, please.
For the Kazador! Malaya, bless our aid!
There's Grimmy, who is probably the most dangerous thing on this battlefield. There's no probably about it. He's straight up is. Ranged, pop some shots into him, please.
Strike out! I am strong. Long beards! Quarrelers! Moving out!
Quite sure what happened there.
Kill Urged! Strike out! Dwarf warriors! Long beards!
Right, time to advance.
Dwarf and leg!
You guys are going to start wrapping around.
Axis out! Dwarf warriors! Shoot the wyverns!
Let's hit the raid, hit them with my slayers in on them as well. Ah, running away already, I see.
Go! Honored! Dwarf warriors! Go! Fight at the end!
Right, let's do a quick blitz of that ranged unit. Kill the Night Gobbler archers. Oh, you guys can push straight through there. Got a lovely gap here we can use.
Bomb those dwarven legs! War of vengeance!
Straight into the rear, leaving Grimmy all on his own.
Doom-driven! Dwarf warriors! Attack the
Everything
earth!
into here now.
Let us bleed for the clan!
There's a unit in there as well of big uns. They're not going to last long.
Them down!
Oh, that's it. Grimgor himself is the problem. I think he just killed some of his own troops. Who does things like that? And whenever he does that, people don't get up much. I mean, some of them do, but he is tough. Alright, that is the right place for Grimgor to be.
For the ancestor gods! Take them down! I will do it! For the Kazador!
I want the rest to pull back. I want you two to stay on Grimgor. Oh, he's down. Okay, in that case, you can all stay on him. Everybody on Grimgor, please. Try and finish him before he gets off the field. Basically, we're just trying to block him in. Come on. close. He's out of range, so... $200 losses there. That was a ridiculously foolish attack by them. My Slayers did well. My range did incredibly well. I mean, sorry about that. I guess it's a tricky one on his part because he's kind of got to decide whether it's worth attacking or not. And it, you know, if it had worked, it would have done them well. Though I'd have moved in with my second army, they possibly hadn't seen. Whereas he probably knows I'm going to be pushing against him again soon. So he was in quite an awkward position. He's in more of an awkward position now, though. Though he is still technically about as powerful as me. Which does worry me about where his other armies are, but his other armies are probably in other, well, obviously in other places, but probably scattered around the place.
You may speak before my shield.
Yes. These are all people who've obviously been dealing with orcish incursions, so... I want to get up to Barakthar and Karazakarak.
Master of Rulecraft.
Nice.
For the wisdom of Valea. Ready axes.
Let's be honest, they're going to retreat. Oh, they can't.
Ready. Do you take me for a Wazvik? The throng agrees. Moving. What do you want? Domgriben.
There we go.
Can I help you?
I want to get up to lightning strike. I'd forgotten about that.
What? Yes. Onward.
Ooh, where do I want to go first? You know, to keep going down here again, I want to get to lightning strike because it's a very useful ability.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
There we go. So, nice, solid advance there. Easy cap. We should be able to push forwards nicely from there. I'm probably going to split my armies. Which never ends well when people say that. It's not splitting the party. I played D&D and somebody the other day, quite seriously in our session, said, we should split the party. I'm like, no. That never ends well. Sorry for the non-D&D players, it's a bad thing to do, because generally it's balanced. If the DM balances against who's there, and it makes it very... If you've got a good DM, it can work quite well, but it makes it a lot harder for the DM, to be fair. Ooh, the Greenskins and the Vampires now have a military alliance. Just goes to show how evil they all are. Probably of necessity at this point, because they're both quite hard-pressed from all directions. And the Greenskins have taken massive losses here because I've basically ripped out their heartlands, their capitals, their main money generators.
For the wisdom of Valea, grudges will be settled.
I guess we are going to be waiting for at least one turn. So I'll keep 2 of them in. I would like to get a couple of Slayers in here as well, but well, we'll see. I might just replace the... I don't think I need the Longbeard's bonus. It's far better late game. We'll keep the hammer in.
Moving! Rune Lord! I'll get on it!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 cannons. I want a Slayer in here. I know. No.
On my way. Heading out. One rug. My anger burns bright.
You're going to start heading that way. You are going to pull back to Iron Rocks. I've just seen that there.
Time for a reckoning. On to glory for the ancestors. On the way!
Death Gorge being upgraded is definitely a good one. That'll do. We have cut into my income a bit there. In Duck Karaz, they do have a good, there's a big orc army there for me to pay attention to. Both my armies are quite capable, actually.
Talk at me in your crude language if you must.
I need to pay attention to that, because Khemri are not an enemy I want just at the moment. Though they seem to appear to have lost some territory to the other Tomb King factions. That's not too much of the worry. They don't directly border me anywhere anymore. Which potentially is one of the other things which has impacted my income quite a bit. Where is the Dwarven capital now? There. So getting a border, straight border with there is going to be hard, while Oak and Hammer is still held by others. The dwarves have been driven back to Zofbar. So we will take the seat of dwarfdom in Karak as the rightful king of dwarfdom. Obviously.
Summon me if you dare. Shoulder axes, lads. We move. By the crutch bearer's will. Iron-willed.
That'll do. It's obviously an easy battle. And we're in striking distance there. They're being sieged there. That army is the main worry. Kazran there is going to start building a new defensive force here. That'll do to start with.
Master engineer at your service.
You can actually head around there to join them for the moment, because you still provide that buff. And that is where we're going to leave it, guys. So quite nice expansion there. We're going to get Zoff. We're going to, next time is Barakthar. And then my Rune Lord will start clearing the Badlands. And obviously Kazador himself is going to head for Karak and work his way up through here, up to Squighorn. And we'll work out where we're sitting at that point in time. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games. So please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.